Bob, thanks for joining us tonight. Matt Breen has the week off. Tonight, angry residents fired back at Sioux City leaders over the vicious animal ordinance, and they got an earful from a former city employee who says they've had options in front of them before but chose to do nothing. Former Assistant City Attorney Roseanne Linhart was tasked to come up with an amendment to the city's vicious animal ordinance that would give the council more discretion. That was back in 2006. After nearly 2 years of research, she came up with alternatives to euthanasia, but says those options were never considered.
It's my point today to say there has been much in the news about this, and that on January 28, 2008, as the author of this ordinance, this law, this vicious dog law that I wrote, there was an alternative, and this council struck it down.
Tonight, people in the crowd asked the council to come up with alternatives before several dogs are put down, including Councilmember Aaron Rochester's dog, who bit a neighbor. Now, to make a change, a council member or city staff member has to request it. Silence spoke louder than words tonight when asked by a concerned resident to put the idea on next week's agenda. No one would bite. In fact, Mayor Mike Hobart says he won't discuss the issue until after the November election.
I want to find out where people stand before I go into this thing any further, and I think the election would have a way of vetting that issue.
For any of us to make an immediate change in this in order to affect the outcome of anything that's going on right now is not a reasonable request, in my opinion.
Councilmember Dave Harris added to the consensus that the issue would be revisited at a much later date. Tens of